Shalom. Call halal YASHAWAN-BAN. Double honors unto the apostles and elders. Salutations to all my fellow laborers doing this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so, now more so than ever. To the confusion of face joined unto our ranks. To the sincere Akwath that are listening and learning and watching. To you I say Shalom. This is your brother Malcolm from the branch of the Great Millstone here in Chicago, coming at you with another lesson in truth. And I got wind of this video that's before you, and I watched probably about a minute of it, which is all I really needed to see. And this sister here is going off. She said, well, let's let her speak, because I'm not going to talk shit about her. I'm going to speak the truth about what I see and the wickedness in what she's doing, and how there's no scripture to substantiate or back up her actions, but yet there's a whole plethora of scriptures that condemn the fact that she's even on camera. All right, because true women of the Lord operate behind the scenes and are not seen. All right, so let's let her condemn herself, and then we're gonna read some scriptures.
Like not the elect, but like some of the prophets not gonna make it. Some prophets not gonna make it. And I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm making this video this way for a reason. Normally I don't sit in front of the camera. But I have to. And the reason why I have to, because they're gonna talk shit. They finna talk mad shit. I got jeans, tennis shoes. These people finna talk mad shit.
Alright, she has a heavily made up face to do a video.
She need to shut her ass up. She's a woman, and how she gonna...
Yeah, she needs to shut her ass up. She said, actually, that was probably the most righteous thing she said in the whole video. Alright, this is nothing personal. I don't know this woman. I don't know this sister at all. All I know is that what she has done here is she probably dug her own grave. You know, I can't imagine a man of the Lord is going to claim her, that she will fall under the umbrella. You know, when Isaiah 4 and 1 goes into effect. All right. First thing I'm looking at her eyeliner, her makeup on her eyes. This is Sirach 26 and 9, and it reads, the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and her eyelids.
I'm telling you what you're doing. I've been in this for 10 to 20 years, and I've been doing this like the most...
Yeah. Through the spirit, man, Satan really is acting up, because he turned my computer off when I first set this up. And now he's playing with it again. They do not want this to come out, man. But, yeah, I read that again. Sirach 26 and 9. And it says, the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and her eyelids. All right? Like I said, it's not... She was talking about her jeans and her tennis shoes. It's what's coming out your mouth, which is what's making you wicked. Because the Lord is not dealing with women on that level, in that way. That's not the role of a woman. All right? It does talk about how the woman is to teach the younger women how to be subordinate to their men, and to teach the children. But, you know, it is a shame for a woman to supplant and be over a man in the Bible. That's part of the curses. And she's helping forward that by overstepping her bounds. This is Sirach 26 and 25. And it says, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. So a shamefaced woman will fear the Lord and not do what she's done. All right, and a female dog is a what? As I said, I let the Bible speak. The words of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Not mine. Now, you brothers out there in the world, I'm talking about the world of Israel, Beware of these women who are in the truth, that say they're in the truth. Okay? And the reason I'm going to tell you that, because this woman learned the little bit that she does know, and she was babbling over, just what I heard. She learned it from a man. And it almost sounds like this is a woman scorned. She had a bad breakup or something like that, and she's not with the husband who she learned the truth from, more likely than not, which is the case with a lot of these women. And do they remain single and not be with another man for the rest of their lives now that they've woken up to the truth? Nope, they jump right back on the cock carousel. You know, that merry-go-round, and each ride is not a horse but a penis, a different man, that they've been on that merry-go-round ever since they started bleeding. Some of them before they started bleeding these days. Every 3 months, every 6 months, every year, every other year they change. All right, still on that carousel though, hopping from arrow to arrow. As a matter of fact, let's read that. This is Sirach 26. And it says 26 and 20 and 12, and it says, she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when she hath found a fountain. We could put merry-go-round there too. All right, carousel. You know what kind. And drink of every water near her. By every head she will sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. All right. So whoever she learned the truth from, more than likely she's not with them. All right. And she's opening her quiver for another arrow. Or arrows with an S. So like I said, beware of these women that say they're in the truth, man. Because the true, sincere sisters, you never see their faces, man. You might get a thank you and a shalom and that sort of thing. Those are the sort of women, man, who are going to make it out of here. She said her name of her video is that we're all about to be tested. Will you pass? All right. Basically, she condemned herself. And then what she said, some of the prophets not going to make it. Duh, the scriptures tell you that. All throughout the scriptures, there's examples of every one of the disciples died except John the Revelator. All the apostles died. Hell, they crucified Peter upside down. All right? So she ain't telling nobody anything that they don't know. Some of the men of the Lord are going to die. They're going to be martyrs, for it is written. They didn't need you to say that. All right, but she's saying it if she has some sort of authority, as if the Lord is dealing with her. And let's see what the scriptures have to say about that. Let's go straight to let's go to Proverbs 8 and 4, and it reads, "Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of man." All right, let's go to Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel 35, 34, and 31. "And ye, my flock, the flock of my pastor, are men. And I am your power, saith Yahweh power." Let's go to the book of Job. See what the prophet Job had to say about women. And here's my question to anyone who's listening. Did Job speak his own words or the words of the Lord? This is Job 39 and 17. "Because God hath deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted to her understanding." That's this woman in a nutshell. She has no wisdom and no understanding, but yet she's running her mouth. Okay? See, it won't be long before a woman like this
shy, double honors to the elder.
goes to a woman like this. All right, because this is a woman who clearly is not too strong and independent. Name of this video is Strong Independent Women Shall Perish. All right, they shall perish. You women who ran the man out the house so you could get money for the children, the babies. You know, not saying that this woman in particular, but in most cases, that when they have multiple children, they got multiple baby daddies, and they collecting child support from everybody, or trying to. All right, which is a wicked thing in itself, because we live in a system that encourages women to do that, to have more children and to go. And I've proved it lawfully. If anyone would just go look up and do the research, child support is actually a fraudulent enterprise, which you can actually fight it and beat it if you know what you're doing, because it's completed and done through fraud, through the color of law. All right, there's something called the color of law. All right, because Title 4D, which is what child support falls under, Title 4D, was never enacted into positive law. It's under the color of law. So the states basically push it as if it's law and people comply to it, not realizing that it's not law. All right, but that's neither here nor there. But that's one of the tools that women use, and I'm sure this one on the very screen has. And now look at her. Let's go to Micah, because the very dark times are falling on America. They're here, and it's only going to get worse, right? Because next thing you know, that water going to be full of gators and crocodiles and things like that, and they're going to knock her down and swallow up her children. This is Micah 7:10, and it reads, "Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is Yahweh thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now she shall be trodden down as the mire in the streets." And there's two precepts in my Bible to this scripture, which the first one is Psalms 42:3. So let's go to it. Let's go to Psalms 42:3. And it reads, "My tears have been my meat and day and night, while they continually say unto me, Where's thy God?" And that's exactly, where's your power? You need to do this and you blah, 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 and all that mess, man. Why? Because women don't have the same faith. They're really carnal. Women are very, very carnal. And they'll say they believe and they really don't. Because what they believe in is Egypt and Esau. And Esau's falling right before their faces. They running into a building to get help and the building is on fire, it's burning. There was another precept connected to that Micah 7:10. It was Psalms 35:26. So let's go back. This is Psalms 35:26. And it said, "Let them be ashamed and brought to confusion, together that rejoice at mine hurt. Let them be clothed with shame and dishonor, and magnify themselves against me." So this proud woman, this very proud and ignorant woman, brought her wickedness against the men of the Lord, and had the nerve to post it onto the internet and then say they're going to talk shit about me. Nobody's talking shit about you, sister. We're speaking the truth through the words of the Lord, man. All right? The scripture said, "Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection." It said nothing about you teaching. The Lord is not with you. He's not dealing with you. And look, this is what you will more than likely not be, because I know I wouldn't choose you. This is Isaiah 4:1. And oh, glorious day will this day be, because all of you that got something to say, this day is coming. Oh, this day is coming. All right? And the men of the Lord going to be able to read your spirit. You're going to be left out there in the cold. Hey, I just watched a video about women in Venezuela selling their breast milk, selling their mouth, selling their kitty hole. Right? Just to get something to eat. Trying to flee. They're trying to flee and get out of the country because they're getting abused and raped. And there's no food and they're starving and they're all skinny. And you know, they were doctors and lawyers and engineers before. Now they just prostitutes or being forced to be somebody's girlfriend. In some cases, they being forced to be a whole lot of people's girlfriends. That's what they're going through. This is Isaiah 4:1. And it reads, and in that day, and that day is fastly coming. Fastly coming. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. You think somebody's going to let her be called by his name? By their name? To take away her reproach, her sin? To take away her wickedness? To fall under that umbrella? And 7 means completion. So it could be 2 women. It could be 5 women. It could be 20 women. It all really depends on that man, that individual, and a portion of what the Lord has given him. But that Micah 7:10 is coming too, and a lot of you women are going to be left out there. Remember, women already outnumber men on average 7-1 worldwide. That's why it's more women than men. It always will be, because men are supposed to have multiple wives, multiple women. All right? So when the Lord comes back, he's going to set the world straight again. And you women are going to fall back into your role, like it or not, believe it or not. And you're not going to have a problem. Especially when it comes to the men of the Lord, the Israelite man, because one woman, you're not going to be able to handle an Israelite man. He's going to be way too much physically for you anyway. You're going to need some help. You're going to need some nights of rest so you could heal back up and get back regular, you know. You're going to really need help, because the men of the Lord are going to be endowed with that power from on high, man. They're going to get their strength back. That ancient world strength and then some. All right, so one woman, you all this, you mine. No. You're his. Call halal Yahweh Bashim Abashai Bashim Rakak Wadash Wa Abba Babal.